Hey, this is Linda from Happy Place Homestead. Today I'm starting the long, difficult project of building my garden. Okay, so here we are on our new homestead and I need a vegetable garden. I have toyed back and forth of where exactly to put it. In fact, it's almost handicapped me. I've been so torn about where exactly to put it. I finally decided I just need to build it. I just need to make a decision, build it, and if I have to take down trees, I'll take down trees. But I just can't drag my feet any longer. So today I want to at least start with the framing of it and then throw some stakes in the ground or some posts in the ground to kind of keep it in place. Now, here's the issue with my garden is that because we have free-range chickens and we have a ridiculous amount of bunnies in our yard and cats and who knows, well, probably deer, I need to be able to build a garden that can be contained with a good fence. In fact, I'm probably going to put an electric fence along the top of it just to keep the chickens from jumping the fence. So it's been an issue for me to try to figure out how I wanted this garden to look, and also I didn't want to make it too big because I am pretty much a novice at gardening, so I didn't want to overwhelm myself. And then the third point was that I needed the garden to be a raised bed. It needed to be above the ground because our soil here, our soil is probably pretty decent, but it's so rocky, there was no chance to grow any type of root vegetables, and it would have to be tilled, and I mean, just a mess. And so I knew I wanted to do a raised bed. So with all that information, I designed a little garden. It's, you know, you guys who know what you're doing, but this is my really makeshift garden plan. And so I want to make it about 12 by 14 enclosed with a gate. I want to have 3-foot walkways so I can get a wheelbarrow through there if I need to. And I don't know, that's what I'm doing. So let's see. Today I'm starting on the frame. Because 2 by 12 boards are 20 bucks, I decided I was going to piecemeal them together. So I have one set of 2 by 20s, or 2 by 12 by 12 is what they are. And so I have 2 by 6 by 12s that I'm going to piece together to make them a 2 by 12. Does that make sense? Does that sound like a foreign language to you? It makes sense in my mind. So the first thing I need to do is put these 2 by 4s together, 2 by 6s together, so that we can get the sidewalls to the right height. My poor hubby, he's been digging holes all day. We have the square together, the bottom frame, and once I got it built together, then I measured corner to corner to get it squared as best as I could, and once it was squared, I marked the corners with some marking paint, and then we moved the frame to expose the holes so that we could dig them. So we have 4 holes going in, and then we'll move the frame back over the holes, sink in the posts, square it up really good, and I think we should be set. Tonight, by the end of the evening, I'd like to have 4 poles on the corners of this frame. Here's the end of day 1. My 4 poles are cemented in and secured to the frame so that the frame is secure to the poles, and the poles are secure in order to hold the weight of a fence. I put in my 2 center rows, or not center boards there that form the 2 outside rows, and then I'll do the center of what will, in the end, it will look like an M. So you'll have to see. Nobody seems to understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, end of day 1. I'm happy. So today I'm going to work on the gate. It's raining outside, so I'm so grateful for my garage where I can do this stuff. I have 3 8-foot 1x4s, and I'm going to cut them in half, so I'll end up with 6 4-foot 1x4s. And I'm going to lay them out and put a Z framey thing on the gate and make a basic country looking gate. So here I have my 1x4s cut into 4-foot strips. I have them laying just roughly on the ground. I cut, because my gate is 30 inches wide, I cut 2 1x3s at 30 inches each. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them in the area that I want them, on the back of the gate here. And then I will secure them to the 2 end 1x4s. And then evenly place the other 4 in the middle. Here I use what I have this ridiculous bucket of cement propping up a board so that I can keep my bottom 2 edges flush so I know where to line up the center ones at the bottom. So here's the top, and I'm going to evenly disperse those 4 remaining posts and secure them. Okay, so I have secured the top and bottom cross bars, and then the center forming the Z. So here it is. I have the hardware on, all except the latch that I will need to fit once I get it hung. But it's raining, so I must wait another day. Okay, here we go. I've made quite a bit of progress with some help. But the first thing I did was I filled in the inside. I added the center planting area with the little ones at the very end there. My husband and son were working on wood chipping, so they threw some wood chips in that will fill in this U shape here where I'll be walking. And then I added the side railings, which the fence will hook to. And then we just trimmed off the corner posts, 3 corner posts, because I have 1 I'm going to add signs to. And there's the gate that I made. So we made progress, quite a bit of progress. What's next? Some final touches and wire, basically. Okay?
What are you doing?
I'm hanging my Happy Patch sign.
Why'd you come up with Happy Patch?
Because it's a little patch, it's a garden, and we're the Happy Place Homestead, so Happy Patch is a natural name.
What are you doing there, Linda?
Attaching the fence.
It's Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Does this make you happy?
It does. It's tiring, but it makes me happy.
So nice.
You gotta keep the chickens out.
Look at this. So I say you got little Noah helping you out here, and it's all done, huh?
Yep, exactly the right amount of fencing.
So why did you choose this fencing? What's the deal here?
Well, I'm hoping the little holes are small enough to keep out baby bunnies and chickens.
Do you have any baby bunnies on this property?
Only a couple dozen.
What you doing, Noah?
You know what I'm doing.
We're so grateful for an air compressor. Hand staple guns are from the devil. Yeah, dangerous.
That's smart.
Alright, let's get the bottom down there.
We found this on our property. It's pretty cool. And then we put a whole bunch of rocks around the base. Why did we put the rocks around the base?
To keep out baby bunnies and chickens. There's a theme.
Oh, my back.
we have the finished product, the Happy Patch. It's a nice small little garden for me to start with, and if I ever need to add on, I will. But that's good. The kids and my husband and everybody chipped in, and it took us a couple hours, but we got this thing filled with dirt. The future will probably place electric fencing along the top, a string of it, just to keep out cats and chickens. We'll see how they do for now. I'm sure they'll find their way in there. Hey, William, it's a beautiful day, so we have the goats out. And William's grumpy at the moment. But there's my garden signs. It's a cute little Happy Patch here on the Happy Place Homestead. It's a start.